Did you know the Roman Empire once declared war on the god of the sea? No, I'm not kidding. This isn't a myth. It's one of history's most bizarre and, frankly, hilarious tales. So grab your popcorn, because you're not going to believe this story about the infamous Emperor Caligula. Welcome back to our channel. If you love history's wildest moments, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because we've got plenty more where this came from. Now, let's dive into the strange world of Emperor Caligula. Born Gaius Caesar, he was initially loved by the people. He was the son of the celebrated general Germanicus, and everyone had high hopes. But power, as they say, corrupts, and in Caligula's case, it seems to have sent him completely off the rails. Historians describe a reign filled with extravagance, cruelty, and pure absurdity. He allegedly planned to make his favorite horse, Incitatus, a consul, one of the highest political offices in Rome. He built a 2-mile-long floating bridge across the Bay of Baia just so he could ride his horse across it, simply to prove a soothsayer wrong who had once said Caligula had no more chance of becoming emperor than of riding a horse across the Bay of Baia. Talk about holding a grudge. But the peak of his eccentricity has to be his legendary campaign against Neptune, the Roman god of the sea. In the year 40 AD, Caligula marched his legions to the northern coast of Gaul, modern-day France, supposedly to prepare for an invasion of Britain. The soldiers were assembled, ready for battle, their swords sharpened, their shields polished. They stood on the shoreline, staring out at the English Channel, expecting the order to board the ships and conquer new lands for Rome. But Caligula had other plans. Instead of ordering an invasion of Britain, he commanded his soldiers to attack the water itself. That's right. He ordered his legionaries to charge at the waves, stabbing the sea with their swords and javelins. Picture it. Thousands of Rome's finest, the most disciplined army in the ancient world, flailing their weapons at the ocean on the command of their emperor. But wait, it gets even better. After this fierce battle against the waves, Caligula declared a great victory over Neptune. And what does a victorious general do? They collect the spoils of war. So he ordered his soldiers to gather seashells from the beach. He called these shells the plunder of the ocean, spoils taken from the defeated sea god himself. He then had these shells transported all the way back to Rome to be displayed in his triumph, a testament to his magnificent, albeit imaginary, victory. Now, what on earth was he thinking? Historians have debated this for centuries. Was Caligula genuinely insane? Some ancient writers like Suetonius and Cassius Dio certainly painted him that way. They saw this as the ultimate proof of his madness. Others offer a different interpretation. Was this a bizarre form of punishment for his troops who had perhaps shown signs of mutiny? By humiliating them with this ridiculous task, he was reasserting his absolute authority. Or was it all a calculated act of political theater? A way to mock the traditional Roman military triumphs and show that he, the emperor, was above all tradition, even above the gods themselves. We may never know for sure what was going through Caligula's mind. His reign was cut short just a year later when he was assassinated by his own Praetorian Guard, who had clearly had enough of his tyranny and bizarre behavior. His story serves as a wild and entertaining reminder that sometimes the truth of history is far stranger and more fascinating than any fiction you could ever imagine. What do you think? Was Caligula a madman or a misunderstood genius of political satire? Let me know your theories down in the comments. Thanks for hanging out with us today. If you enjoyed this trip into Rome's crazy past, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss another unbelievable story from history. We'll see you in the next one.